Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Back where we left off. Well, no, actually not back where we left off, because I left off over there, Green Ob. And I jumped on after work today to do a little bit of breeding. Oh my gosh, he moved his head. Sent me flying. But anyway, I came back to my not a base and did some breeding. I put up a few females for the acros, did some breeding because the broodmother fight last night that we did actually went really well, but I decided to take on a Titanosaurus at Green Ob, and that did not go so well. We barely killed it, and we had multiple casualties. So we had to recover. And the reason I wanted to jump on and breed them during the day is so I could AFK for like a while. Just laid in the bed up there and AFK'd and let these newly bred acros gain some levels in their cryopods. So I didn't want to be ill prepared for tonight because I really want to do the Megapithecus. So plan is Alpha Megapithecus with primitive saddles. I know it's going to be a big risk. Mr. Pancake Christian, how are you, man? Good seeing you back. Good seeing you back, man. I moved. You were harassing me about being in one spot too much, so I moved. Oh man, I'm glad you did, man. You need your rest. That is always good to get some sleep. So I think what I'm gonna do before I really like get started here is there is a in order for me to get the little screenshot that I got and posted on the YouTube channel, I went down by the water and I noticed there was an otter down there. So I'm gonna try to go get him. That way when I go do the dragon fight, I'll have an otter to be able to give myself a little bit of thermal protection from the heat. I think it's down here. Yeah. Here we go. So we're going to take Larry. Name it James, Destroyer of Worlds. You got it, man. There was somebody that came in the chat and said they wanted to be a shoulder pet, but they never came back. I can't remember the guy's name. So we'll name it James, Destroyer of Worlds. If we can find it. Hopefully we can. Should be able to. I stood on this rock, and while I was looking around in photo mode, I saw him down there, and I was like, look at this. Perfect. My strongest dino cupcake? My strongest dino is definitely Larry. It's either, I don't know, man. It's either Larry or it's Phoenix, the... Is it a couple of otters? Is that a multiple otters? No, that's fish. Where's the otter? Oh, great. No. Don't do that, because you'll go and kill everything. You were working on your caster a lot, and it's looking good over in Minecraft? That's awesome, man. It's hard to build. I've always found it a little bit hard to build in Minecraft. Let's put this guy on passive. And then we will try shooting. The piranhas. You need the roof still? Dude, the roof is always hard, right? I struggle with roofs even in Ark. Where is this here? Dude, it was like a 135 otter. What's up, man? How are you doing tonight, Zedlin? Zadine? Gosh, I can't even see that. Zed. How about I just call you Zed? We are fishing for an otter. I saw an otter. I took a screenshot earlier, and I saw an otter down here. And I'm now looking for it, so I have him for the dragon fight. Is that him? Oh. It would be a good fishing. Oh, there he is. Is that it? No, that's not him either. God, where'd he go? Zedine. There we go. That's easy. Zedine. Nice. It's a cool name. I like that. Now that Zedine's here, I might name it Zedine. I don't know how long Zedine will live. I'm pretty hard on otters, man. Feel honored to be sacrificed, and that's the perfect tame for you. I've accidentally thrown him out and forgot him. I've accidentally... One time I was trying to jump on a pyromane and I accidentally threw my otter out in the middle of a boss fight. Got killed. I threw it off my shoulder. Dude, it was a perfect little... A 135. This would be a pretty good little place to fish. You need a gene tracker, man. That would be perfect. But we're going old school mode, man. We're ain't no fancy. Pay to win BS. He killed 3 dinos in Pancake. Yeah, Pancakes, they did definitely take a beating in the snow cave. Dude, where did this little thing go? It was just like right here. I saw the burrow buck. I watched a I thought that was him for a minute. I watched a video Ross Clark did on the old burrow buck. The new little rabbit creature that's out. Get out of here before I drowned from not having stamina. Oh, is that him? Oh, it's a bird. Tamed a few of them. They seem pretty good. Oh, did you get a couple? Yeah, he looked really cool. How hard did you find it to tame? Because he was really struggling. What is that? I wonder what killed that thing. Well, I guess we're not getting our otter. The whole teleporting around the map is crazy. That's what it looked like. One of the easiest tames in the game. Wow. Just have to chase it around, huh? Just crouch up in full ghillie, feed it a carrot, it teleports somewhere like 100 meters away, then you just repeat. That's not bad at all. Yeah, he was struggling. Well, I guess it's not gonna happen. The Arano looks so cool too. Yeah, I was watching, who is it? Hillbilly Willie? And he had tamed one. I didn't watch him tame it, but he said it was just a knockout tame. So, you know, like, if the Burrow Buck is easy tame, then that's 2 wins for Wildcard. I think they overdid it with its abilities, but it beats what it was before. They gave it too much. They gave it too many abilities, you think? I didn't watch too much. He was like in the middle of trying to figure out what it could do. And it looked like it just did an attack and a web shot. And then it had like the... I didn't really see him use it, but I know it's got a ability to basically create like a zip line or something like that. It does a lot. Hey, what's up, Saravak? Thanks for checking out the stream, man. Hope you're doing good. So glad the spider has more of a reason to be tamed. I love the arthropods. I agree, man. There was some mods with some beetles that I used. Dude, this little guy is oh, you know what? I want to see something. So if I go into the... Dude, even in shield mode, this guy hits hard. Wow. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm going to save all that for... Because the island doesn't have the Burrow Buck. And, so I think I'm going to save all that for Scorched Earth. I think Scorched Earth is going to be... I think I'm gonna do the Scorched Earth remastered map. And I think I'm going to add some modded creatures. But I think I'm gonna make it... Is that him? What is that? Bird. It's full of ducks. I think our little otter's gone. That really sucks because I need one. But I think I'm going to make it more, more of a challenge. May do no crafting. Haven't decided. Seems like to KO things really easily with the webs. When I was trying it, I wouldn't be surprised if it'll be nerfed soon. Yeah. I'm sure they're going to have to, I thought all 3 of the Fantastic Tames looked whack, but I'm impressed with the Burrow Buck. What was the other Fantastic Tame? Was it this Acro? I thought it was just the 2. Thought it was the Burrow Buck and the Spider. What's up, Pancake? Welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you got your water. Okay, I gotta throw out these creatures. Do a little inventory management here because we're getting a little bit just out of control. Oh, these things, dude. This is the worst thing about these gators. If you don't stand kind of far away, throw them. They get hung up. Oh, this thing. I don't want these guys going nuts when I start fighting this dude. No, there's 2 other coming in Fast Tames Season 1 with the burrow bug. Oh, okay, yeah. They're not out, though, right? I haven't been watching a lot of Ark news because I've been watching so much Monster Hunter stuff, and so that's kind of consumed me. Also, the Pyromane and Dreadmare, yeah, are also fantastic games. I know this is gonna offend people. I love the Pyromane. I know it shouldn't be in PvP. I'll just get that out of the way. It shouldn't. That's why I think PvP should not be linked to PvE. I think that's so goofy because then everybody suffers for, like, what's good for PvE is not always good for PvP, you know? And I don't really think it's fair to have the Pyromane and PvP. But I really like the Pyromane personally. Yeah, I just got to go through all these inventories before I get going because I know I have some tributes like kind of just laying around in some of them, so I want to go through everything and get things kind of sorted out. One seems to be some shape-shifting chameleon. Oh, I did see that, yeah. Or something, and the other is Cerberus with all 3. Oh yeah. Worried they're gonna be broken. Well, they're clearly going away from realistic. There we go. I knew I had a couple of tributes. I mean, I hate to say anything Ark is realistic, but it's like kind of based off of realistic stuff. And so they're definitely going away from that and more into the fantasy type stuff. And, you know, I think, personally, I think it's so that they can explore mechanics for Ark 2. There's a fun glitch that I want to do, but I can get banned if reported enough. I don't know if I should do it. What are you talking about in Fortnite? I probably wouldn't do it if you can get banned. It's always not the greatest thing. Realism was out the window a while ago. Yeah, I know. That's why I say it is silly, but they're getting more and more, you know, like, let's say a rock golem, right? Rock golem's not realistic, but it's a creature, you know, it's just a creature. So there's a lot of things that, you know, wyverns are not real, but they're a creature. But I feel like that's a little different than... Oh, 100. Jeez, I got a lot of those. That's really good, actually. Somehow it seems a little bit different than, say, the Pyromane or the... What is it? The Veilwind. Like, things that are able to sort of, like, disappear, teleport, and do that kind of stuff. I think I will put all of this in Miss Larry. That's an easy one to remember. So remember that, guys. Miss Larry has all of our goodies. And I feel like we're all about to get attacked by a trike. The only actual dinosaurs they're adding have been mods that weren't made by Wildcard. You know, I think that's what I think is kind of the game plan. It's almost like Wildcard's working on stuff that can stretch the... Gonna need that if I ever get a blueprint. They kind of stretch the capabilities of, I think, what they could be doing in Ark 2. And then they're just adding modded dinos that are real creatures. It seems like, anyway. Seems like like most of the new stuff that Wildcard does, you can kind of see that, like, it seems to be kind of like practice for Arc 2. You know? It's very similar to No Man's Sky. I don't know if y'all follow that game or the developers at all from them, but No Man's Sky is coming out with a game called Light No Fire, which is going to be sort of a survival game. And they're using No Man's Sky, their current game, to sort of playtest a lot of the mechanics. And I think Ark's doing the same thing. Oh, no. Well, I actually could have used him earlier. I don't mind all these cool fancy fantasy things they're adding, but they make all these cool dinos a paywall. You know, and here's the deal. In PvE, I don't really care. Because they're not going to do nothing for free. You know, developers make 6 figures. Easy. They live in expensive states like Oregon and California. You got to pay them. And if you don't pay them, they're going to go work for somebody else. And so, you know, development costs a lot of money. So I do get it. I don't mind paying for stuff. But I do think that the main problem is when it comes to PvP. Because if you have to pay for something in PvP, that's, I mean, it's pay to win. It's just all there is to it. And so it's like, that's the part that makes that kind of messed up, in my opinion, is when you're putting stuff behind a paywall on a PvP game, like the Pyromane or the Dreadmare, you know, things that have like real function. Did you do the they should add more flyers so I can't use them? Yeah, I don't think they're adding any flyers. I think they're adding like big apexy creatures when it comes to the dinos, it seems like this. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk this guy over to Miss Larry. I'm just glad they made a season pass this time. Yeah. Probably going to name the... If I get the otter, I was going to name it Zadine. Pyromane's great tame. Great concept, but it's too easy to take to OP early and late game. It's the peak of unbalance and it's pay to win. Yeah. Oh no, you're good, man. I agree. Yeah, it's... Arc is... Dude. Arc and balance are a contradiction. You know? Look at this gator, man. Look at this gator, dude. This thing is the absolute, like, perfect example of unbalance. That's what... I mean, you tame it with a passive tame. All you need is Gilly. And you don't even need Gilly. You don't need nothing. You can do it without Gilly. You know, it's just harder. And you just run up, you know, tame you big old gator. And you are good to go, man. Like, this thing is absolutely overpowered. And so... Oh, can I not do that? So I find that there's a lot in this game Nah, you're good, man. Even the fat can shrink it down and put it on your shoulder and just take it into caves. It makes caves one of the main struggles in the game into a cakewalk. Yeah. And look, like I said on PvE, it's no big deal. Play how you want. Who cares? You know? That's kind of what I was saying last night. Like, I know some people want the game to be a struggle, but if you're playing PvE, who cares how other people play? You know what I mean? If you're playing PvP, that's a whole different deal. And that's why I think that they should not share designs and mechanics. Like, I think that's such a bad idea. So, like, the Pyroman just simply should not be in PvP. Unless you're going to make it free. If you make it free, you know, it's just in the base game, then I guess it doesn't really matter. Because, like, if it's... Here's the reason I don't think it cares. Like, if it's PvE and it's totally broken, it's up to each individual if they want to use it or not. And I think a lot of people don't want it to even be an option. Like, I've seen this in a lot of games, you know, where, like, they'll have something that makes things really easy, and people will complain about it, and it's like, just don't use it. But that's not like they don't want that to be a thing. Like, they just think it shouldn't exist, period. And I've never really understood that. I've never quite understood that in PvE, right? Like, I don't know why it matters if other people have the option to have an overpowered creature or whatever in a PvE game. I don't know if it's a frustration that it's causing other people. It's like diminishing your accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is. And I could understand that. I do kind of get that sentiment. Connect a keyboard to your phone to type better. I agree the acro is easy to tame, but it takes a little prep, and it's a whole new taming mechanic. I like it. Oh no, I was talking about the gator. I was talking about the gator, not the acro. The acro, you got to actually kind of put some effort into it. Like, you can kill them. I was talking about the gator. Dude, the gator's pretty freaking simple. You know? You refused to use it for a while because I was protesting it. Watching people just storm ahead in progress because of one take was frustrating. Yeah, so I gave in after a while. Yeah, it's... And I think, you know, I think that's probably, so you kind of, you know, that kind of answers what I was talking about, is that, like, if you say, I'm not going to use the Pyroman, and then you see all your tribe mates using them, then you're like, well, you're kind of just getting left in the dust, you know? And so, and I do totally understand that. Because I've played games where one person's playing easy mode, I'm playing hard mode, and they will almost criticize you for struggling. You know, you'll be like, oh, that boss beat me. Like, I fought that boss 5 times. Or 10 times before I beat it. And they're like, oh, that was easy. I beat it the first time. And it's like, bro, you're playing on story mode. You know? Gator's dope, too. I wish it was more punishing if you were too slow. I was hoping it would chomp down and one-shot you. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty effortless. You can outrun them on foot. You know what I mean? If you miss the feeding. Dude, can you get out of the way? You're losing and it's almost 7 and you haven't slept. Oh, man. I know, man. I stream late. I have the opposite schedule as most streamers. That's the idea. No competition. No, I'm joking. Yeah. Sleep now, man. Okay, he's not following me. Oh, dude, you never know. I may get that blueprint. You don't want to tune out. I'll get that blueprint and I'll get that otter. Maybe I'll catch the otter. I'm sure I ended up playing a mod pack with them all night. Oh, nice. I like that YouTube is showing me these smaller channels there, hidden gems. Dude, YouTube is, I saw a while back, content creators were complaining that their views were down and YouTube wasn't showing them and all this. And YouTube has kind of recently changed how it does its, kind of how it decides what to promote and everything. And it's much more based off of an individual video situation compared to how it used to be. Get the iced tea, man. You're out of iced tea. That's bad. But the balance of creatures, man, it's tough. That's, you know, that's why I just play solo. And I play for me. And I play how I like to play. And I don't have a lot of opinion of how other people should play. You know, I'm like, you know, if you like to play it like that, then that's what you should play. I don't take video games too seriously. You know, it's like, it's for fun. And so, like, however you like to have fun, if you like playing official, and you like that whole, like, rush to get your base and all, like, if that's what you like, play it, man. You know, like, they're just games, dude. People get too like, I don't know, man, they get too serious about it. You know? These things are for fun, and you got people that'll, oh my gosh, they'll just argue and fight over all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, I think, yeah, you were saying you play official, right? Okay, I'm gonna need some snow stuff for the old Megapithecus. I wish I had some med brews, dude. Because I might even start freezing even with that. I think I have some good gloves too someplace. But that should be all the tributes. Oh, this one I think I need. I think I can leave all this in here. Me and my girlfriend were getting doxxed and death threats from one of the tribes on our server. Yeah, man, sniper only. That's the way to go. I like snipers. Or I say I used to like snipers. And we didn't even do anything. My other than ask to be nicer to people. Oh, bro, I really don't play multiplayer type of games anymore. Because, like, tribes and all that kind of stuff. I actually used to play PUBG, and I had a tribe, and me and this girl were, like, duo partners, right? I played, like, 4 years with her. leaderboard players. Like, we were hardcore about sweats. Like, we were sweats. And she was a typical online girl, you know what I mean? And I don't mess around with online girls. Like, that's not me at all. I'm married in real life. I'm happy, so. But I would see her talking to all these other guys, right? Yeah. And she lived in a different country. Like, what's, you know, I don't know. I've never understood that, right? That's your last two relationships, basically. Right. So she, you know, I became pretty good friends with her, right? I would play 4 hours of PUBG every single night. She had a kid. She'd tell me about her kid, her boyfriend that she lived with, and all these different things. And long story short, she starts talking to this other guy that I knew. And I get a message from some dude one day that was also in a different tribe that we knew. We played PUBG together with. And he's like, hey, such and such scammed me. My PayPal account got banned. And she offered to, okay, this guy is good to go. So this is Miss Larry. Gotta remember that. Miss Larry has the goods. He's like, my PayPal account got banned, and she offered, okay, I'm gonna go put all these guys away, and then I'll come back and I'll ball these guys up. She offered to take payments for me for my online business, and then once I got it unbanned, she was gonna send me all the money. She kept all the money. And I knew this was true because she was saying how dumb the guy was for trusting her. And I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's kind of crazy. But you probably sending him nudes, and so he feels like y'all are, you know, a thing. Yeah, the typical online girl who you fall in love with, then travel far to see, and she turns out to be a 70-year-old man. No, this is even worse, bro. This is even worse. Wait till you hear what happens. So, this guy tells me that she never sent him the money, and it was something like $8,000 or something, and he lived in, I can't remember, someplace in the Middle East. He said it was like 4 months worth of income, right? And she just ghosted him. Ooh, a 145. I don't know if I want to mess with this guy. I think we need, oh no. Oh yeah, we need something different here. We need a little bit more firepower than a baryonyx. And so anyway, I stopped talking to her. I was like, dude, why did my button let up and I didn't do a gigabyte? It's kind of jacked up. That wasn't part of the plan there, guys. What's going on? Why is my guy not biting? Dude, what is the deal? This guy literally won't bite. What is going on? Oh my god. Remember last night when I was saying Ark is Ark is not that buggy. Just don't remember that. No, he just wasn't biting, dude. This thing's hitbox is enormous. Because you couldn't even hear him chomping. Like, this guy's just broke. Could have been much worse. Yeah, it definitely could have. What a disaster. That was ridiculous. But so anyway, the dude got ripped off. I was like, I'm not playing no games with this person, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't associate with people who are going to steal 6 months of income from somebody. You know, that's absolutely ridiculous. So then I get a message from this other dude like a year later. No, actually my brother. So a year later, my brother sends me a screenshot of a text he gets. And this same girl messaged him, my brother, who doesn't play video games or anything, but we used to use, instead of just Discord, we also used Facebook Messenger. And so she was able to find my Facebook. She messages my brother and tells him that I'm like harassing her and doing all this crazy stuff, right? And my brother asks her a question, and her response was like so delusional. Hey, what's up, Mr. Phoenix? How's it going, man? Oh, you're good, man. What are you up to tonight? Why are you jumping in and out? Are you playing some games? So she answers him. Oh no, look at this. I meant to throw those out. I threw the... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Let's see, maybe this will work. Dude. Where's a hatchet? Oh, wait, that was them. Got him. Okay, cool. Oh, playing Wilds with a friend. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for stopping by. But so anyway, my brother was like, this chick sounds out of her mind. You know, it just didn't sound rational. So I told him, he knew the girl, like he knew who she was because she had some medical issue that he had. So she had talked to him like years ago about what it could be. And so anyway, then she makes a comment on one of my wife's comments saying the same thing, accusing me of this same stuff. So I messaged her. I had her blocked, right? I was like, you're out of your mind. So I unblock her and I message her. I was like, what is your issue? What, like, I hadn't talked to you in over a year. What are you talking about? I'm harassing you, right? She's like, well, somebody's harassing me and doing all this stuff. And I'm like, so you just start making random accusations towards anybody that you know? Like, what are you even talking about? Well, it turns out some dude that she was pretending to be his girlfriend online. What happened was he decides he's gonna move in with her. So he sells all of his stuff. He doesn't renew his lease on his apartment. He drives across the country. Well, she starts ghosting him while he's driving. And so he can't get in touch with her. That's when, you know, he knew something was up. I don't know the exact details, but long story short, that was it. She ghosted him. He decided to move across the country to move in with her, and she was just playing games with him. So as retaliation, he started harassing her, doing I don't know exactly what he was doing, but I think he was making fake accounts in her name and just all kinds of crazy stuff. I think he set up a website as a what's it called? Like an escort service. You know what I'm saying? And put her home address as the real address. So dudes were showing up at 2 in the morning looking for some, you know? And so after that whole experience, I'm like, you know, I don't think I would be in no tribes or nothing like that, because you have no idea who's an absolute sociopath. You know, like you could think somebody is fairly normal and they're just absolute psychopaths. I agree with you, Pancake. Like, he told me about it because he messaged me. I was playing PUBG one day and he saw me on, and so he joined and we started playing. And he started telling me about what happened. I was like, dude, you're the one. You're the one that had her do. I was like, dude, she started accusing me of all this stuff. And I was like, it was you. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, well, thanks a lot, man. But yeah, I was laughing about it. I was like, that girl's gonna get in trouble messing with dudes like that, because it like ruined his life. Like he literally quit his job. Didn't he's like, oh man, it messed him up bad. It's like, wow. Whenever I get Ark again, I'm gonna tame a Giga and name it Cupcake. There you go. I'm gonna tame an otter. I'm gonna name it James Destroyer of Worlds. My first relationship, I got catfished bad, and it ruined my life for a bit. So I have a decent bit of trauma from the internet. Man, dude, I tell you what, man. None of that stuff was a thing when I was growing up. Like, I didn't have to deal with it. Like, I met my wife in a bar. And so, you know, I just never had that experience of like online dating and none of that stuff. And I am glad, because, oh man, it's just like so ridiculous. Okay, so I think what I need to do, what tributes do I need? The thing about online is you can't tell who you're dealing with. You know, you just cannot tell. So let's get Miss. Did I put her back up? Yeah, I must have put her in here. Let's get Miss Lowry back out here. We'll get our tributes together and figure out which ones we still need. It's not great, but I play games all day and I don't go outside much, so it's not easy. Yeah, dude, it's this whole generation is like, I don't know how I mean, every generation has struggles. So I got the Titana Venom. I need the Megalania Toxin. There we go. I don't have much of that at all. So I'll need to get Megalania Toxin, Megalodon Teeth, Spinos, Theory, and Thylet. Man, you need a lot for the stinking Megapithecus. So I need more Thylas, Theories, and Spinos. And Megalinic. Man, I need everything. They weren't pretending to be somebody else, but they lied about their age, like, badly. Oh, dude, you ran into one of those? You got, like, somebody that, yeah, so I'm guessing that's a thing now, right? Like, oh, wait, did she have my canteen? That's a thing now where they'll start talking to you and then be like, oh, I'm 14, by the way. And if you don't send me money, I'm going to tell everybody, right? That type of thing. I was, there was a guy that happened to up here that I heard about. And he was in high school and that happened to him. I thought I had... Where's Larry? I know that's Miss Larry. Did I put Larry away? I guess I don't really need it, but I do need water. Gotta get me some water. My siblings don't want to play a board game with me. Oh, dude. Sounds like my kids are always fighting over which game to play. But yeah, that's terrifying, Zedlin. Zadine. That is terrifying, man. I worry about my kids, dude. After 8 months of dating. Yeah. Just out of nowhere. And then started playing the victim and playing the I'm gonna unveil myself card. Yeah. What ended up happening? Did you pay them or did it, Oh, I had the canteen in my... Okay, so I guess... So Kupo got pulled off of a acro. So I need Thyla's. But there was a kid up here that was in high school and he did that, man. He got that exact scenario, man, and he actually took his own life. He was that freaked out over it because they were threatening to do that. And he had no idea. Like, he thought it was somebody his age. And I was like, dude, what an absolute piece of trash. My siblings want to play games, but don't want to my risk with me. Blocked them on everything. They kept making accounts to harass me for a while. Came back randomly every few months. For a couple of years. So where do you think... So did you ever, like, Ooh. Dude, I needed some good fur. Maybe think... Oh, jeez. I don't need this stuff, though. Finally, a good drop, dude. Called their bluff. Yeah, that is the best way to go. But yeah, internet is scary, man. And the thing about it is, it's impossible. Like, you can be fooled in real life. Back to hunting. Alrighty, man. Good luck. Thing is, they were really good to him. Yeah, they started to regret it. You think they started to regret it, right? That's the... You think they were. but were they just re-hooking you in? I need to go get an acro. I want to use an acro. Yeah, that is nothing to mess with, man. That is nothing to mess with. That's like that whole doctor just... I don't know if y'all... 2 years later. Dude. Anybody that's gonna do that to you, just run. Run far away. But yeah, that's like that whole doctor disrespect situation. I don't know if y'all know anything. Oh my gosh, dude. What the hell? Oh my gosh. Wow. That is the downside of not having a real base. But yeah, Dr. Disrespect, he was a shooter game streamer. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of him or anything. And, you lost all 3 snipers? Jeez. Oh, you know all about it, yeah. I used to actually sort of like hold out and think, could be some freak just looking for a payout, you know? But then when he admitted to being inappropriate with a minor, and then he's going to try to spin it like, oh, there's Larry. Dude, I'm blind. Why didn't I see that before? I swear I'm blind. He tried to spin it like, well, there's not something that wrong with being inappropriate with a minor. Like, it blows my mind. And a lot of people still defend him. And they're like, well, you know, if you play video games, you probably talk to minors and don't even know it. And I'm like, bro, the problem is not talking to a minor. Pancake's a minor, right? He's 15. Talking about video games in a chat is like talking to your friends' kids that come over. You know? It's like, you're not supposed to be inappropriate. Period. In any way. Like, why is that so hard for people to understand? Like a 36-year-old man with a wife and a baby talking to a minor is supposed to just be like a father figure type thing. You know what I mean? Like, you're supposed to just kind of reinforce what you think their parents would probably want you to discuss with them. Like staying in school, you know, things like that. That's the one thing that always haunts me. The one day if I somehow become famous or something like that, this person might come out and expose you. I doubt it, man. I wouldn't worry about it because, dude, these things are actually pretty overpowered. They're pretty crazy. It's the thing about it is if you didn't know, you never know, you might. I wouldn't, that's why I won't use a face camera. It's not because I'm shy or anything. It's because, dude, nowadays with facial recognition, you take a screenshot, throw it up on Google search, find out who that person is, where they live, what their real name is, all their DM contacts, you know? And with like now with AI imaging, and you could easily simply say, look at the DMs, you know? It's like, look, oh, look, you know, he's in my DMs. Like, it could be totally fake. And you now have to prove that it's totally fake. You know what I'm saying? Screw that. It's like, you're out of your mind. It's like, no thanks, man. On someone's Twitch stream, I was a mod and I banned someone because they said they'll rape me. Bro, that's wild, man. Yeah, that's wild. You don't... this whole thing of that it's okay to be inappropriate with minors and stuff, like, in any way, shape, or form is... And so when Dr. Disrespect admitted that, I'm like, bro, you're a freak. You're a 35-year-old man, married with a baby on the way, cheating on your wife, talking inappropriate with... I don't even care if she's she or he. Who knows what he was actually doing. I don't care if they were 17 or 16 or 21. You're still a dirtball. You know, you're still a creep. Okay, I need to find Thylas. But the problem is... Hoopo had said that a Thyla pulled him off of his... acro. No, I don't think you were saying anything inappropriate. Hey, what's up? Jamez Fantasy. There you go. That's an easy one. What is going on, Mr. Fantasy? I was just on a stream not long ago where the streamer bullied and harassed me. Not cool how some people are. Dude, it's absurd, dude. It's... Yeah, that's... I don't know. I try to keep... I don't even curse on stream, because there are minors watching, and eventually your kids are gonna watch it and stuff like that. I don't know. It's just... People just don't have decency anymore, you know? Thylas are absolutely demons. Yeah, you just leave, man. You just, yeah, you report them and you move on. It's just not worth it. Because there's too many cool communities, and there is like a lot of really cool and good streamers and people in, you know, communities like player-based communities and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot of awesome stuff out there. So you got to just, you know, move on and look for it. It's a shame it was a ARC streamer too, all because I simply made a suggestion. And he said I spoiled it for him, then called me a narcissist when he kept rambling on about you. Dude, so here's my thing. So you spoiled something about a map or about a creature or something like that, and he got mad about it. I mean, maybe this is like a hot take or something, but I feel like if you're playing a blind playthrough, some guy timed me out for if you're doing a blind playthrough, okay, and you're streaming it, and you have chat open and you're reading chat, and then you're gonna get upset because somebody said something and spoiled it, you're kind of an idiot. Because chat likes to talk to each other about the game. They've played the game. They're excited. Like, what am I going through? Good gosh, this is some heavy fog. And so to get upset with them for giving you a tip that might have spoiled it, it's like, bro, just close your chat. and just tell them like, hey, I have chat closed because I don't want to spoil it for myself, and now you guys are free to talk about whatever you want. You know, I've never understood that, man. I've seen so many streamers doing that. They'll literally get mad because chat spoiled something, and I'm like, dude, you're publicly playing this game, you know? The hardest part is I'm dealing with serious medical problems, and stress is the last thing I need. Yeah, he crossed the line for sure. Ah, dude, yeah, I won't understand that if I do a blind playthrough and I just don't want anything spoiled. Personally, I actually just don't really like to play that way. I kind of like playing Monster Hunter. So I was streaming Monster Hunter 4 nights a week, and there was some Monster Hunter veterans, you know, in the chat, and they were giving me tips. And it was awesome. It was like, this makes it so much fun. That I don't know why people get upset about that. That's what makes streaming fun. You know, it's like hanging out in your friend's living room who's played the game already and giving you tips, you know? It's reminded me I was close friends with a streamer for 7 years. I considered him a good friend. I knew his wife and his kids, helped him. He was almost homeless. Finally got a girlfriend who plays games, and we all played together and introduced him to each other, and he got drunk and started trying to get with my girlfriend, saying vulgar stuff to her behind your back. Wow. Dude, it's crazy. The croc takes less damage. The croc takes less knockback than the acro. That's wild. Oh, was it Ross Clark? Wow, he's usually pretty chill, but ooh, I think I see a Thyla. Yeah, I see it. Is that one? Yeah, it is. The internet is it's a toxic place, man. You gotta be careful. Oh, I can't shoot off of this thing. Ugh. I'm liking them a little less and less. There's a few things about these guys I don't really care for. One is the fact that when you dismount, you don't stay in the saddle. Bro, what's going on? Get up. Shooting over him? Oh, come on. There we go. No, it wasn't Ross Clark. Never, it never gets that crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't think it was Ross Clark. Wait, I saw some. What is this anyway? Level 60. The new Docs playthrough, he's been real strict with people spoiling, and people still come in and do it. I can see it's frustrating. Then, I mean, it is. It is. I hear you. But I don't know why I just turned the chat off. You know? I mean, if the streamer says don't do spoilers, and you do spoilers, like, it is really inconsiderate. Like, I'm not saying it's not. Like, you shouldn't do spoilers. But the thing about it is, you know, this is what people do, you know? Got to New Game 20 on Switch Lite. Yeah, there's no avoiding it. If you have your chat open, people are gonna do it. I don't think that guy gave me a Thylaclaw. Oh, it did. I got 2 of them. Yeah, the acro's awesome. There's just a couple things that I don't quite care for. One is the fact that you can't shoot from it, which kind of sucks. But the other is that, like, when you dismount, you fall through the saddle onto the ground. And I kind of don't like that. I wish it was like a Spino or something where you would dismount and stand in the saddle. You always wanted to be an entomologist, a bug expert. Anything with nature, man. I used to want to be a biologist. Did I figure out the buffs? I haven't, man. I haven't really messed with it. I figured out the shield mode. So that's cool. But I haven't figured out this rage thing. Or the adrenaline amount thing. Man, Thylers are hard to come by on the island is so devoid of things that you're looking for. High level stuff. It's going to be kind of nice to play on Scorched Earth where you can kind of find everything so much easier. Like, Thylers are everywhere. Not that you even need them on Scorched Earth, but... Oh, the island does suck for that. Man, it was such a... Oh, gosh. Right there in my face. I wouldn't think that I could be pulled off of the acro. But, Kupo was saying that you could. I think, honestly, the island is... Do I not have any more? I think the island's actually one of the best maps, honestly. Whoa. What's he doing up there? Fall down, buddy. Where's he going? Golly. Jeez, it sent him up the rock. I was watching this guy do a playthrough of Terraria, this guy Butch X3, and he kept begging people not to give him tips and pointers, and they kept doing it. It was crazy. I was like, oh man, that would get annoying because he just kept asking him. And he's like super cool and super chill. I don't know if I've ever seen a dino above a level 100. Man, it was really, really rough in the beginning. I feel like now I'm starting to see more, but man, I just could not find high level dinos at first. So I think I need... I'm debating on whether I'm going to do alpha or gamma. I mean, not gamma, beta. Mr. Hydreigon, I have some bad news. Thanks you for stopping by the stream. But I have a little bit of bad news. Last night we had an incident. We fought the brood mother with acros with primitive saddles. Just gamma. And I decided to take Hydreigon in, you know, to buff the army. And we won. Easily won. But there was a Titanosaurus at Green Ob. And I decided, since my boss army did so good against the brood mother, that it could easily take on the Titanosaurus. And when I whistled aggressive, I forgot Hydreigon was standing there. And he did not live. So your children are going to be raised without a father. Hydreigon Jr. will come into the boss fight tonight with me. If I can find enough stinking tributes to make it to the boss fight. You know, he charged in there like he charged in there like he was counting on the acros to keep him safe. And they did not. I lost half of the entire boss army. Yep. He was an honorable one. So I've lost 2 Uteranus to absolutely stupid activities. One, while trying to punch a Capro that grabbed me out in the ocean, I didn't realize I had a Uteranus cryopod in my hands, and I threw it out in the ocean, and it drowned. And then the second one, I was sent to his death fighting a Titanosaurus. When's your funeral? We're gonna have some burial stones set up. Oh gosh, stepped on a bear. Check this out, Hydra. Oh, I killed him. This thing. I was gonna do the stomp attack and send him flying 5,000 feet. Not forgetting that you forgot to put it on auto courage, which is why it ran into the fight. Yeah. No, I didn't perform. I didn't perform to my fullest. I have about 3,000 hours in Ark, and you definitely would not know it. There's so much to this game that I don't do on a regular basis, and I just forget about. Just ASA. I never played ASE. I am not an ASE veteran. I started playing Ark when Scorched Earth came to ASA. Is about when I started playing Ark. And so all of my experience comes from good old ASA. Look at that. Think you got me beat on ASA, but combined I probably have close to 8,000 hours. Yeah. Yeah, and ASE is like super similar, right? So it totally just transfers over. You have 2,500 in ASA and about 470 on Evolved. That's usually the opposite. That's kind of rare. Most people have a lot more on Evolved. Did you play Evolved and quit, or did you go back to Evolved? After playing ASA, did you go play Evolved? You have about 100 on ASA and none on ASE. Man, not a lot of Thylas. Started playing Ark in 2023. You never beat a single boss, Pancake? No, with 100 hours, man, definitely you wouldn't. Because when you first start playing, it takes a while just to kind of figure things out. You lost your Ascended shotgun. So when ASA came out, oh, so you were playing, okay. You started playing just before ASA. I mean, before ASA came out. That makes sense. Yeah, it's funny. We were talking last night. Be right back. Cool, man. Zadine was... We were talking about the bugs and glitches in the game, and I was like, there's no bug. I never experienced bugs and glitches. And then proceeded to, you know, name off like 5 or 6 different things that I've run into. It's like, yeah, never mind. Maybe there is a lot of bugs and glitches in this game. Like your croc not wanting to bite. Played on 4-door, my first map. Loved Evolved and still miss it sometimes. Yeah, it's too bad the way it all has kind of gone down. Where it kind of got ruined. Especially with that latest map, Aquatica. Didn't that kind of kill Evolved? Well, no, I think it came back, right? Strayos is a better 4-door. At least you attempted Broodmother within 100 hours. Most people probably 500 hours, yeah, before they feel brave enough for it. I agree, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 100 hours in and you attempted Broodmother. That's not bad at all. Man, these... It's crazy these things don't have a lot of knockback defense. Can't wait till May 27th. What is May 27th, man? Evolve is still popping from only PvP unofficial cluster. Ah. Yeah, I have... Everybody says that Evolved is still better for PvP. 007 First Light comes out. Ah. Dude, 007 holds a special place in my heart. Back on the Nintendo 64. That was like my favorite game. Why is PvP better in ASE? What is the reason for that? I hear it all the time, but I've never... Oh, jeez, these things. Dude, that foot stomp. That's Genesis, June 24th. I know Genesis is coming in June. At this rate, I won't be finished this map by June. Yeah, 007 GoldenEye, yep. Boo. Fan 1K Boo. Thanks for checking out the stream, man. Hope you're having a nice whatever it is where you're at. For me it's nighttime. Started playing only this month. I'm playing ASE, never tried ASA. Is it worth it to buy though? I think man, that's a hard kind of a hard question to answer because it's so dependent on your situation. I would say one thing to consider is the PC that you're playing on, or the the system that you're playing on, and then how much you like ASE. If you really like it, if you're like hooked on Ark and you're like, oh, this game's awesome, yeah, get it when it's on sale. Yeah, like he's saying, get it while it's on sale. And see how it runs. And if you like the way it runs, keep it. If it doesn't run good for you or you have issues with it, you could always return it. I think I should stick to ASE until I know the game better. I would say until you know that you like it. However, there's another way to look at this. If you're on a tight budget and you miss the sale opportunity, then you're putting in progress to something that you're going to quit. You know what I mean? So I guess it just kind of depends on your situation. I think it's definitely an improvement in a lot of ways. Depends, what do you like about ASE? If it's anything to do with solo player or PvE, ASA is better. I would agree with that. Yeah, from what I've seen. I've never played ASE, so I can't say for sure. These guys would know better than me. Zadine's got 8,000 hours in it, so he definitely would be able to give you a better answer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Buy it. Make sure it runs properly before playing it for, too long to be able to refund it. Because that's the biggest problem. Is, man, I'm never going to find these stinking claws. I could do the should I just, I think I'm just gonna do the gamma. Not gamma, beta. Because I only need 5. Let me see something real quick. So all I would have to get is Spino sales. Yeah, we're gonna go for beta. I don't think I'll be able to get all the tributes for alpha. Wish I had a more powerful PC to play it myself with good settings. I use GeForce now to play. Yeah. That's the problem. I want to upgrade my PC. I wanted to upgrade my PC. And then all the prices went through the roof and I was like, well, I guess I'm waiting. Steam glitched. We're stuck at the start. Dude, this guy's crazy. I have a gaming laptop, but I don't know a lot about computers, so I'm not sure. But thanks for suggesting things I should look out for. Yeah, definitely check out the PC specs and all that kind of stuff. I have a 3080 Ti, and I guess it runs it okay. I don't like, I feel like with Arc, you only get it to run okay for ASA, you know what I mean? Okay, so I've got okay, Theri. We need Theris and we need Spinos. Theris and Spinos, then we'll go after Megalania and we will be good. Wish I had a better laptop that can run games. Yeah, man. Ooh, 145. Normally that would have been a highly sought after tame. Can you only use cloud gaming? There's still tons of games out there, you know. You could always play like Monster Hunter Frontier or something. Your PC struggles with Fortnite. This one does pretty good. I was actually kind of surprised. I don't know what FPS I'm getting. Probably 60 or something. Mr. Kupo, what is going on, dude? It's going good, man. I've got an army going. We're looking for some tributes to be able to do the Megapithecus. Gonna do beta. I would like to do alpha, but I think it's gonna take me too long to get Thylaclaws, man. So just gonna do beta tonight. I just need a few more Theri. I think I need like one more Theri and some Spino sales. The Acro is an absolute beast. I took on Gamma Broodmother last night with primitive saddles and no Uteranus buff, and just destroyed it. I lost about 500 HP on each Acro. I know that's Gamma. Like, I know that's not the craziest thing in the world, but still, man, it's wild. So I think I'm just gonna roll with primitive saddles because I can't find blueprints, and so I'm just gonna try. I'm gonna try the beta Megapithecus tonight with primitive saddles and see how that goes. I haven't scratched the surface on it yet. I really haven't. I don't really know what it does. I see this adrenaline. I don't really know what causes that to go up. That's kind of the only thing I don't love about it. Is that you fall out of the saddle when you dismount. That kind of sucks. But I mean, it's not, who cares, you know what I mean? It's not too big of a deal. I just need to find another Theri, and I need to find some Spinos. I think I see a Theri over there. Yeah, there's a Theri. Now I just need some Spinos. Yeah, why can't we stand in the saddle, right? Like, if we can't shoot out of it, I wish it was kind of like the Spino, where when you hop out, you stand in the saddle. Why can't you stand on it, Pancake? Oh, there he is. Because the developers... on the modded version of the Acro, you remember being able to sort of be able to stay on top of the saddles while dismounted. Yeah, I would have kind of thought that. The stomp is just crazy. They're gonna get nerfed. I definitely think they will get nerfed. I mean, if you can beat bosses with primitive saddles and no mutations, your atoms are perfectly aligned, so you phase through it. Maybe you're right about that. It's the only answer that makes sense. I got a better answer for you. Wild card. Oh yeah, get some sleep, Zidane. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Thanks for checking out the stream. It's fun hanging out, man. Have a good one. I think I'll need the luck. Your atoms are showing. Kupo, have you tamed a burrow buck? Later, man. Have a good one. Have you tamed a burrow buck yet, Kupo? Or have you seen the abilities and all that kind of stuff? I was watching a little Ross Clark earlier. Come on, Mr. Spino. I guess I'll go down and take a right. There's usually quite a few Spinos down that river. And then I think what I'll do is, what's my favorite creature in art? Dude, that's a tough one. I really love wyverns. I really like wyverns. Man, I really like this acro. I would say it's a toss-up. Like, I guess it's a category. Let's do categories, right? So, wyverns for, like, obviously flyers and just general type stuff, and then for like ground mounts, like ground travel mounts, either a Thyla or a Baryonyx, and then for like apex, like something bigger, I'd probably say the Croc, honestly. The Gator, the Dinosuchus. But I don't know, that Raptor, the Giga Chicken's pretty awesome too, man. There's so many really good ones. It's hard to pick a favorite. It might be a Wyvern now. Wyverns are pretty cool. And welcome to the stream, Sarubak. Thank you for checking out the stream. It's really interesting because, like, each map is a little bit different, you know? Yeah, it's really hard to choose. So on Aberration, my favorite is the Megalo. And the Spino. Like, the Spino on Aberration is so freaking good, man. But it's the only map that I use the Spino on. Okay, we're going to have to switch to the Baryonyx and run down river. How about you? What's your favorite, Ceruvik? Get out of here. Dude, I love the Stomp. This might be. The Wyling, everybody hated on that thing. Everybody hated on that thing. And I tamed one. Everybody was like, oh no, give me a Rock Drake, you know? I tamed one, dude. I liked it. Okay, I gotta go way down there and look for Spinos. When people talk about creatures on other maps except the island, I have no idea what they're talking about. Well, also, Pancake, if you haven't played in a while, dude, they're always adding creatures, and so even though I've played for a decent amount of time, I've fallen behind on Arc stuff. Actually, I'm gonna go in this cave and get some Megalania. I think this cave has Megalanias in it. Because I need some of that too. Not really sure either. Probably the Rhinotheria or Bloodstalker. Yeah, the Gigantoraptor is awesome. It's really cool. You like Troodons a lot too, even though they're basically useless. I usually tame a few just to have them. Oh, that's funny. Troodons, huh? That's a new one. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say they like those. What's a good name for a Giga? I would say Buttercup. I like Buttercup. I name my Palico Buttercup. Yeah, I'm curious to see if I could do Twinkle. There's a guy that goes to my wife's gym. She's a personal trainer. And he flaunts around like a ballet dancer. The way he walks. It's quite strange because he's married, but you'd never guess. And my wife calls him Twinkle Toes. I think this one has the Megalania in it, right? I have a tradition. Any dino I name, I have to make a grave when it dies. Yeah, we were just talking about how I'm gonna have to. Normally I do, but since I don't have a base, I haven't made one. Oh, you guys are toast this time. I got a far more dangerous creature than previously. So I think what I'm gonna do before I fight the Overseer, I'm gonna make a grave for a lot of, let's see, so far it's Hydreigon. I don't think I've lost a Kupo. I think this is still the original Kupo. Or no, this is Kupo. Yeah. But I've lost multiple pancakes. Did it? An otter could be Captain Fur. That'd be a good name. But yeah, I'll have to make, oh, jeez, I forgot that gap was there. Where's these Megalanias? Is this the new improved spider? Ah! Jeez. Scaring myself here. I just need Megalanias, guy. I mean, I might as well get the... Look at him up there. What a freak. Get down. Did that one cave you said Pancake died, but it was Kupo. Oh, you're right, you're right, you're right. Yeah, so we got a dead Kupo. Yeah, that looks like the new spider, right? The fur platoon sounds nice. Yeah, that would be a cool one. I'm bad at naming. At least I'm getting more arrows. Yeah, the little burrow buck, I was watching a video on all of its abilities. It looks actually pretty cool. I think I'm going to try to get one on Scorched Earth. Because, man, it could seriously travel. Thing can jump all over the place. You're out of the nether. I think my brother's mad. Oh man. Dude, the traveling in the traveling in Minecraft can get a little bit monotonous. Where are the Megalania? I just need one more. I have 2. The base, I need 5, so I just need one more. Yeah, that's the new spider. Dude, they're cool looking. I think they did a pretty good job with these. Nice crib. He was going to stream 007 First Light, but he's getting his wisdom teeth removed. Ooh. That doesn't sound fun. Oh, jeez. Oh, I knew it. I knew I couldn't go this whole way and not get the rabies. Dude, these jumps are... I remember last time I was in here. And I missed that jump. A trial chamber? I swear, dude. I am the worst when it comes to jumping in this game. Might as well get the artifact since I'm down here. I wish I had that. Oh gosh, dude. These little guys have become a little bit more... Ooh, a red drop. Oh, what if it's an acro saddle? Jeez, I wish I had some med. I need to make some med brews, honestly. Gotta go to bed. It's 3 a.m. Have a good one, man. Thanks for hanging out for a while. Yeah, I've never done the trial chamber. My son's doing a playthrough in Minecraft. And he found one, and I was like, dude, you better probably kind of prepare for this. We got a better baryonic saddle. Oh no. Wow, I didn't know that would kick me off. Dude, where is another Megalania? There's got to be more than one in this entire cave. Trying not to get rabies here. Got it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Dude, I really like the way these spiders look, huh? Look at that. That's really pretty cool. Ooh, look at this. Oh, yeah, these are a little dangerous. Look at the web. Look at that. That's so much better done. Dang. That's a way better web than that goofy one that used to come on you. Pretty good TLC so far. Okay, there's got to be a Megalania down here. There has got to be. Oh, look at that. Dude, that's what. Oh, there's Megalania. Look at that, though. That's so cool. He's hanging from a string. That's so neat. Oh, I thought he would jump down. Okay. Now we got enough. That should give me 4, and I have at least 2 at the Nada base. So we're good to go there. We just need Spinos. Spino sails and 1 more Theory. And I think we probably have enough Theories. And then I'll just get the rest of these. Yeah, look at him hanging. That's sweet. Dude, if they keep making improvements like that on their old existing creatures, that's what the game needs, man. Kind of bring it up to date, you know, with what's possible. As well as optimization. Dude, that jump. I swear, that jump just doesn't work right there. I've done that so many times lately. The jumps just don't work. Right as I say they need optimization. Oh, there's another Megalania down there. Is there another drop anywhere? Seems like these drops sometimes spawn on ledges. What I remember. So I think that's what happened last time. I fell down onto a ledge. And it happened to be a drop. Just gotta spam the jump. I feel like it's still barely jumped. Dude, these caves look so good. Dude, these spiders are wild. Can't wait to tame one. Wait, is that a drop over here? No. Okay. That was a little scary. I always get nervous going down there. I always think I'm going to not be able to find my way back up in time and I'm going to drown. Where are we going? Did I just go back down? Oh my gosh. Could have made the caves just a little bigger. Okay, now we just gotta find Spinos. There should be a couple down the river. Should be pretty easy to get them. And then I gotta go up to Blue Ob too, because it's single player. It's such a long way to go without flyers. Be nice playing on Scorched Earth, because Scorched Earth is like pretty easy to run around. The islands is like you can't just run over that to go where you want to go. It's way too rocky and ledgy. Does it matter which obelisk you go to? In single player, yes, unfortunately. On a server, you can go to any obelisk, but on single player, you have to go to the corresponding obelisk for the boss. And so the dragon is the red ob, the broodmother is green, and the megapithecus is blue. So I gotta go up to the snow. Go up to the snow biome, which I'm not too far away from once I get back to my base. Yeah, I haven't seen a single Dinotherium big elephant since the Acro came out. Didn't know that, actually. Thanks for explaining it. Yeah. Yeah, it's only on single player. If you're on a server, like official server or a private server, then you can do any of them. Are you playing on single player? Why don't you tame a flyer? As you said, it would be easier. I'm just doing a challenge. It's kind of like a challenge run. It's kind of like... What is that? Is that another... Oh, it's a Brano. Yeah, it's just to make it a little bit more of a challenge, like no base, no flyers. Just to make it a little bit more interesting, I guess. I've done enough playthroughs. What's going on? What was that all about? Play single player? Yeah, I like single player, actually. There's a few things about single player that can be a little bit difficult. Like things don't respawn when you log off. Things don't breed when you log off. Your metal doesn't cook. You know, like nothing happens. But the benefit is same thing, nothing happens. And so you don't lose babies, you know, dinos don't die. You can log off anywhere. You don't have to worry about dying. So it's kind of nice. I prefer it. And then you can always use boosted rates to make up for that. So yeah, I like single player. I used to play on a server. And then it just, when they introduced the way you can back up your save now, so that like if something happens on a server, you can roll the server back. But if something in the past, if something happened on single player and you like lost your character, you couldn't do anything about it. So you'd like transfer maps or something like that, and you would lose your character and you were pretty much screwed. Now, the only thing I've gotten, Mr. Phoenix, is a better baryonic saddle. So we're just rolling with primitive saddles. We're going to try to take out all the bosses with primitive saddles on the acro. What's your prediction for that? And how are the monster hunts going, man? You're making me jealous, dude. I'm wanting to... I can't wait to jump back into some Rise. The drops are not giving me much love this playthrough. Hunting all the things, huh? Just... That's the way to go, man. It's fun. I played a little bit of Wilds today. I used the hammer. Did not love it. I like the hammer a lot better in Rise compared to Wilds, just because you can close distances better with the wire bugs. Oh, here we go. These guys. He's a bit... That dude looked like he was running on 1 FPS. I imagine the monkey would be pretty easy. I don't know about the dragon. So the thing about it is, man, look at his arms. This is the most jacked up. Look at this thing. I usually spawn block these. I usually just spawn block them because they're just like, there's no reason for them. They're so unimmersive and crazy looking. Yeah, I think the monkey will be... The thing about the dragon, is that I can do him... I'm thinking, and I may have to do this with all the bosses. Doesn't the hammer have a gap closer while charging in Wilds? It may. I don't know all the movesets, admittedly. You can charge and run around. Like you still have mobility. You can chase stuff. But I still felt like the reach. I really struggle with the reach of the hammer. But it is really a fun weapon to use. I fought the guy with the flash... What's his name? Flash pod on his head and broke his head apart, and it was very satisfying. It was actually a lot of fun. But it definitely took me longer. I think it was an 8-star or something like that. It took me about 15 minutes. I feel like with Charge Blade or Greatsword it would have been a lot less. Let's see, is this the river I need to go up now? Actually, I may take this one and loop out. That dude finally, I think I don't know if you were in chat last night when I was talking about it, but I've been watching this guy fight Fatalis for days. He finally beat it just today. Yeah, I see Spinos here sometimes, so that's expected though. Hunts are gonna be longer on unfamiliar weapons. Yeah, that's also a big part of it. I don't really care. Like I, I don't really care how long they take. For me, like if the weapon feels good and is fun to use, then if it takes a little longer, I don't really care. I just felt like I think one of the things that messes me up is the charge blade is like really good mobility and it has a lot of reach. Oh, we're getting framey. And so you can kind of constantly be on the attack. And I feel like the hammer and the charge blade and rise, you kind of have to, me anyway, I kind of have to wait for openings and take it a little bit slower. Man, where's the Spinos? Oh, I should be killing these Theries. Where's he at? Oh, there he is. I don't feel like getting attacked while I'm on my mount. I should have threw a different one out that had a... Well, I guess that was a waste of time. No Spinos down there. Dude, this is the worst part about boss fights. The grind just to start them. You know, just getting all the tributes, man. Man, this island feels big. Oh, I need to also throw all my acros out so that I can let them heal, because they're going to be about 2,000 low from the imprint bonus. Like when you throw them out, and then I need to throw them out and ball them back up, let them heal, so they're not starting off 2,000 HP below. Man, I'm getting tired of holding the key down. But yeah, that little rabbit, that little burrow buck thing, it looks pretty neat. You can make your own personal cave. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, this river and the next river, I think, usually always have a couple. Of course, I'm normally not looking for them, so... I think the next river is where they mainly have them. Spike walls are still taking out dinos. Dude, there's nothing here. Wow. Man. Might be fighting. It's kind of no point in fighting Gamma, though. Because I know that that's going to be doable. If I beat Gamma Broodmother, I know I can beat Gamma Megapithecus. I hope I don't get taken out by a Capra. Dude, everything I hear, I keep thinking I'm gonna get pulled. Run, little buddy. You just run. They're almost there. Dude, there's always Spinos over here. What is the deal? Jeez. Even one? I think I just need two. Yeah, this is the worst part about doing the arc boss is getting all the tributes and stuff together. Some stuff you just get as like a byproduct, like Megalodon teeth and even Tuso tentacles, but Spino sales are always a problem, it seems like. That's what's nice about some of those mod maps, man. There's just way more creatures. So you just don't even really have the issue. I don't really think there's ever any in this next one, but I might as well go try and see. Yeah, there's never anything here. That really sucks. Guess the only shot is the river by where I'm at, by the redwoods. Playing without a flyer is pretty cool too, just because it just looks neat. Traveling in the trees. I don't think the babies give you anything, from what I remember. Nah. He died for nothing. But yeah, I didn't initially start off to play with no base or no flyers. It just kind of turned into that. I don't really know. Oh, jeez. Cat bro. No, no, no. What is he doing up here? I didn't think I was really anywhere near a swamp. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I didn't think I was that close to one. I mean, that was craziness. I've been pulled off Capros so many times. It's kind of nuts. There we go. Oh, I forgot you can't use this on the mount. That's so dumb. So I'm up there. The river's down here. Just need like a little bit more. One stupid Spino sail, I think, is all I need. It's probably all these acros taking up every single spawn. It's just full of those things. I know they've sucked up all the elephant spawns. I haven't seen a single one of those, and I kind of wanted to use those with the acro, because they give a buff also, and they're like a really good tank. But man, I just can't find one. Man, not a single Spino. Man, I don't know what to do. Yeah, there's nothing down here. That sucks. That's what makes the island it's so hard. It's such a grind because the levels for tames is low, so it's really hard to find good high level dinos for the boss fights. The drops are not good. They don't have really good quality drops, like loot drops. So it's hard to get saddle blueprints. And then it's hard to get the tributes. Oh no. Get it. There we go. I've become an expert at like avoiding microraptors and capros. I don't even fear them anymore. I'm so used to them. Let me double check how many I need. Thought I needed 3. Let's see. Okay, everything should be in this. What was that? Oh my gosh, that scared me. Jeez. Okay, so I have 3, and yeah, that's it. I need 2 more. Hmm. Six of those, so that's enough. Oh, I need another Thyla? Wait, I thought I had. Oh, that's the end of the raptor. Jeez. And I swear I had. Oh, you know what? I think I have some. I think I have some tributes up here in this dude. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. No Spinosaurs. I wonder. I wonder if I should just do alpha. Just focus on alpha. It's this much of a pain. I hate to burn up half of the tributes for everything. That's probably the smarter way to go. What is that? Oh, that's the new Aranio saddle. That's cool. So, in that case, I think what I might do is go run the other snow cave and get the artifact, that last artifact for dragon, I think it would be. I don't have any other Spino sales. That sucks. Man, I got some pretty good flak. I didn't even realize that. Really good 900 metal. Jeez. Yeah, I think that's probably the thing to do. Is just go get that last artifact for the dragon. Oh, wait. There's some tributes in here. Please have a Spino sale. No, nothing. So, let's see. Let me check out which artifacts that I still need. Brute, Devour, and Pack is for... So, Brute, Devour, Pack, that's for the monkey. Got 2 Devours. And then Immune. Strong, Massive. Cunning. Let's see, for the dragon. Cunning, Immune, Skylord, Strong. So we're missing the Skylord. Oh, I need a Gigaheart. A couple of Gigahearts, too. I don't think I've seen a single Giga. Man, that's kind of suck. That is kind of a suck. Tributes are gonna be the problem at this point. So, I think what we'll do... I think we'll go up in the snow biome. Dude, they just harvest so much crap. I think I'll go to the snow biome. 10,000 meat. Don't need that. And we'll run caves up there. Do I have that other acro here? Yeah, we got Larry. We got Larry. So yeah, I guess I'll run up there and do that because Spinos are not there, and I really don't. I don't see the point in fighting the Gamma. Got to do at least Beta. And that'll tell me if Alpha's doable or if I have to get a blueprint. And you never know. Might find a blueprint while I'm looking for the rest of these tributes. I don't need any more Theory Claws, so that's good, because they kind of are a pain to stop what I'm doing and attack them, because I don't want to attack them on my mount, because they'll knock me out. I've made that mistake multiple times. So I think I'll just... Shoot, maybe I'll just start fishing. When all else fails, just start fishing. Water. Could there be Spinos? Nope. Had to try. And try. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do on Scorched Earth in terms of modded creatures and stuff like that. I want it to be like more options for like bosses and different dinos and stuff like that, because I kind of feel like I would just be getting the same creatures over and over. For some reason, my game has been hard crashing when I try to access an obelisk, no matter what I try on single player. I'll tell you what I've been doing lately when it comes to any kind of performance issues is using, I actually want to make a video about this, using either ChatGPT or Gemini and describe the problem that you have. And it's actually really good at figuring out solutions for it, because it seems like every update has different problems. What are you on console or PC? Was that a... Oh, it's a baby Archie. Dude, I didn't think that looked... Oh, there's sometimes, yeah, I forgot about this river that runs all the way up here. There can be some up here. But I actually... So I was having trouble with textures loading in recently. And it gave me a console command that fixed it. And it came off Gemini. I use Gemini. ChatGPT is just as good. So I would suggest just telling it your system that you're playing on. PC, but I play through GeForce now. But the issue has been a thing for a few days, even prior to the new update. But it's sort of a recent thing for the last few days. Like before that, you were not having any trouble. And I know it's the obvious question, but did you add any mods or... And try like all of your updates for like your drivers and all that kind of stuff? I know these are the obvious questions that you probably did already. But I've honestly done that. I've had driver updates that need to be done. And I've had that issue. see. I don't need to go in that cave, although that cave does have some great drops. It also is infested with Perlovia. And I don't really feel like dealing with Perlovias. See, all these rocks, man. It's so annoying. Guess it's great if you're looking for rocks with a Doid. I did have vanilla with sprinkles, and I had the birthday event going on. But I turned that off and kept the mod off and wiped the player, arc saves. Even that didn't fix it. I even tried re-verifying the files on Steam. Man, that's a... And do you need to, And this is just when you access an obelisk. So you're not even transferring, you're just literally opening an obelisk. As if you can do a boss fight, and then it crashes. That's pretty crazy because, oh, that kind of hurt. I just did a boss fight yesterday, so I know it's not affecting me. What's weird is if I have Dino's downloads off, it stops. So if you have Dino downloads off, it stops. Even just accessing it honestly crashes it without triggering anything else. But if you have Dino downloads... Oh, Perlovia. We always kill Perlovias. Man, I don't know. I would, like I said, the only thing I could think of doing would be to ask ChatGPT, like, try to troubleshoot it through that. It might not work, you know, like... Oh, look at these freaks. Oh no. Hold on. Where's the snow cave? Let me see something. Oh, get out of here. Losers. .1, 13.9. .9. Might try doing that, honestly, but yeah, it's weird. Never had it do that bad before. And I did connect NVIDIA GeForce about it just in case it's more on their side. They're looking into it. Yeah, that's pretty crappy, man. Especially if it's just accessing them. just opening them up. Hopefully it just kind of goes away. You know, because I've had a lot of stuff with Ark, like, give me problems all of a sudden, then just kind of it solves itself. Oh, come on. I was really hoping the new update would fix it. Yeah, that's always the hope whenever you're having problems. That's one reason I stream 2 different games, because from time to time, man, Ark will just have issues, you know. I don't have too many issues with it, but it definitely will be problematic at times. But I've solved a lot through ChatGPT, because it's always something different. And so, like, whenever you just, like, if you just look up how-to videos, like how to fix crashing and all, man, if it's just a couple of months old, it's just out of date, you know? Whereas AI, ChatGPT will search current Reddit posts and things like that, so it seems to give you a little bit better, like, more up-to-date information. Possibly, anyway, you know. Not always. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt. So this cave, I can't... Man, I can't remember if this cave had, if it has anything in it. Or if it's strictly a cave that you run through. Well, I hear bats. So that's good. It seems like you need a shotgun in here. So we'll use our low-powered crossbow. You know what? I should probably... Where's the entrance? I should probably make a sleeping bag. That would definitely be smart. Couple sleeping bags, right? If I could find them. Oh, there we go. Fiber. I don't think I have a sickle on me anymore. Oh, this guy. Doesn't this guy harvest fiber? Probably not. Yes, he does. He's got 10,000. Sheesh. Little Muschopian. Thanks for your service. Just do 3 of them. I feel like you can get around the whatever's in here. It seems like I've come in here with nothing and just run it. But I can't remember exactly. Yeah, that's too bad, man. You're having issues like that. That sucks. I wish the game just... Man, I wish it, I know this goes for a lot of games, but... I wish Ark just ran good permanently. It doesn't run bad, but, like... At times it does. Okay, so from what I remember... Remember, it's to the right. I hear it. Oh, jeez. Can you even throw out one in here? Or is it too... It's too small. Let's see, what about this dude? Well, you know what, buddy? I mean... It's not much. Can I shoot off this guy? Okay. Because I want to say it's up there. Oh, he fell. This is the most nerve-wracking cave I think I've been in. Dude. Oh, I need grapples in here, I think. Because you gotta shoot up that way, huh? I think I do. I wonder if you can go a different route. Oh gosh. Man, I wish I could throw baryonics out. Oh, you can. You just can't move. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need grapples, though. it'd be nice to have a shotgun, which I've never found in any of the drops. They definitely made the spiders look a lot cooler. Oh no. Got him. Freaking Must Chops is killing it. Come on, Must Chops, get through here. Oh, this is the suckiest thing ever. I don't think this goes anywhere. I mean, I might be able to run some drops or something, but... Oh, Must Chops. I would have never thought. Would have never thought this guy would be any good in here. Who would have freaking thought? But I still don't think I'm going to be able to, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the artifact. Maybe I can, but I thought the only way to get to it was like up through... Oh no, maybe I can. Oh jeez. Oh no. Don't fall off the edge, buddy. Oof, this kind of... Oh, there's another one down there. Is that his body? I like how this guy's harvesting berries in the snow. Can I reach it? This is a very glitchy feeling spot. So the whole problem is I don't know if I can get back out. If I go down there, how do you get out? Because I think you have to shoot. Man, I don't know. Should I risk it? Make storage. What should I do? This is where you need a little megalania. No, 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 dude. Chill. You just stop right there. How about this? Stick everything in him, including my fur. Oh wait, didn't I have a... Let's see. I can make a sleeping bag. Put it up here. I don't think I can get back out of there. And I don't think you can go down. I think I want to take this guy. I wonder if he's... Okay. See, there's no way I can get back up there. I don't think I can get back down either. So... Oh. Wow, I almost died. Oh, can he make that jump? Oh, he did. He made it. Oh, wait, I don't have a cryopod. I can't get out of him. Dude, that's crazy. I can't believe I got out of that. Jeez. Whew. Okay, next time, bring a grapple. Because that was absolutely absurd. GG's, yeah, no kidding, man. That was, definitely not the right method, but it worked. I thought what I was gonna have to do is put him on the edge and throw the Skylord out and then jump into the abyss and then respawn in here and maybe like come down and grab it. Definitely not the way to do it though. Okay. I didn't know you could come from this direction and get it, actually. See, normally you just go through here and you shoot up there with a grapple and you just grapple to it. But I forgot about that because I haven't played the island in like a year. Jeez. Whew. Man, I can't believe that worked. Yeah, see you later, man. Thanks for checking out the stream. I don't even know if I'll get to the bosses tonight, the way it's looking with the tributes, and so that might be next week. But thanks again, though. Have a good one. Okay, so now we have all of them for the... I didn't see no drops in there, but I couldn't really investigate too much. Okay. I just really don't know how I'm gonna get the Spino sales. I think the rest of them I'll be able to do. You know what I should probably do is go down this way, because there's a spot that there's sometimes some Spinos. Kind of looking for a Giga and a Karch also. We need 2 Gigahearts for the dragon. I don't feel like messing with these hogs. Man, I can't believe I got that artifact. As soon as I remembered the situation, I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get it. Might as well get the poly while I'm here. And there's more of them up here than there are down on the icebergs. I usually go down on those icebergs in the water, but oh, there's a ton of them up here. Jeez. I never knew there were this many up here. I also need aloe brains, and there's usually some aloes. Out on this, like, peak area, out on this point. It's usually full of aloes and rexes and all kind of stuff. It definitely changed. I started this playthrough before the acro came out, and I was seeing typical spawns like dinotheriums. Um, Everything seemed kind of normal. And then after the acro released, I haven't seen any dinotheriums. I haven't really seen many aloes either, and I was seeing a bunch of aloes. I was actually kind of kept having to run around a bunch of aloes before I had a good tame, and I really haven't been seeing any lately. There's usually always a pack of aloes out there. So, man, I don't know. This has just made it... I think those acros have screwed everything up. I may have to spawn block those temporarily in order to get other stuff to spawn in, because I feel like they've pretty much sucked up all of the apex spawns, like the... Shoot, maybe even the gigas or something. I haven't even seen a giga or a carc. I think I'll hit this river. Not this one, but the next one. Well, I guess it's by my base, actually. Man, I can't wait for Scorched Earth. It's going to be so easy to run around on. This map is so hard. Wish I had like a Procroptodon or something, but I don't think I've really seen those either. Struggling. Don't have anything good. Oh, everything turns into a cliff. Oh my gosh. Strip down a little bit. Man, that must chop saved me. I wouldn't have been able to run that cave without that thing. It's a cool little dino. Yeah, I'm ready for some desert, some open space. Jeez. Look at these things. Okay, so I guess I'll do one more run down here. Look for a Spino. And then I think I'm gonna have to do a dino wipe. And I may block the acro. Because it's gonna be interesting if I block the acro. Like spawn block the acro, it's gonna be interesting to see all the, like, what comes back immediately. Good thing is I have a short day at work tomorrow, so I should be able to get off and get some stuff done. This would be a cool base location. Is he still? Oh, geez, he jumped down there with me. What a psycho! Yeah, it's just nothing but acros. It's weird because, like, I wonder how they are like, it seems like they'd be able to easily control that. It's just, I mean, they do it with gigas and stuff. Like, they can only have, what, 2 on the map, so... See, some of these should be Spinos. There's always a couple of Spinos in this river. And even though I kill the acros, it's like it's just another acro that comes back. Sucks. It's just nothing. The entire map, I've pretty much been in every body of water. And there's just no Spinos. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. And I think I'm gonna log off and I'm gonna download a spawn blocker. Do a little experimenting to try to get other stuff to spawn, because this is impossible. Like, if I can't get Spino Sails and Aloe Brains, then I can't do a boss fight. And so I really think it's the acros that are just spawning in too much and just blocking everything else. And so, because I mean, Spinos are always kind of rare, but nothing like this. And then also the Dinotheriums, man. I really wanted to tame... I wanted to tame Dinotheriums to use those against some of the bosses as well. So, I think I'm going to just spawn block the acros. And then once I tame the creatures I need and harvest them, I can just take the spawn block off. Let them spawn back in. But this is definitely not the way that it's supposed to be. So, I'm going to take off. Thanks everybody for joining the stream and hanging out. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you guys have a good rest of the day or morning or evening. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.